So Jesus starts to come into Jerusalem and everybody begins to say, who is this guy? And what the crowd say are the following. They say, it's Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee. Now this is very ironic because as one man said, nothing good can come out of Nazareth. And Galilee even speaks about being a place where there's darkness and shame. Isaiah chapter 9, I believe, speaks about there being great shame there, and yet some light, something good coming out of that region. And it was ultimately talking about Jesus Christ. So when it says Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth, from Galilee, it kind of makes me think of the city I live in. I live in Amsterdam, and when people hear that I come from Amsterdam, they say, are there Christians there? Is there anything good that comes out of there? And I would like to say, yes, there is. There are people here in Amsterdam, in my city, who are not only just following Jesus, but are hungry and thirsty to see God's kingdom break forth here in our neighborhoods, in this place. And we believe that God wants to use us to bring His love, His light, His kingdom into this city, into our nation, to Europe, and to the ends of the earth. But again, this means that to do this, we might have to have a paradigm shift. And which paradigm shift am I talking about? Is seeing Jesus no longer just as a good prophet or a good teacher or someone who did things 2,000 years ago, but ultimately seeing Jesus Christ as someone who's living today and now, and who wants to not just live in our hearts, but He wants to give us His life and His power and His compassion and His love. So again, when these people begin to say, it's Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee, I believe that God is raising up prophets in Amsterdam, in my city, in Europe. And I believe it's not about just individuals, but about a whole generation that's going to rise up and say, we believe not only in Jesus, but we know that Jesus is here with us. And He wants to use us to share His love, His power, His peace, His kingdom with everybody around us.